Hello guys, it's I7 back with another Pokemon Black and White 2 Wi-Fi battle. And as you can see from team preview, I have a new team preview and it was made by Kevin Kingdress. I will leave his channel link down below in the description. You guys should you should definitely go check him out because he is really an awesome guy. He does this GFX things and they look awesome. If you look at my past team previews in this one is way better. So yeah, just go check out this channel, subscribe to him if you're not, and yeah, that's basically it. Let's go into the team preview, and as you can see, well, if you remember this UU team I'm using right now at the top, you are awesome, because I used this UU team on my very first Pokemon Wi-Fi battle upload. If you want to go check it out, you go there in my channel and you go to my first ever upload, it will be there. It is awesome. So of course, now, yeah, Hitmontop, Intimidate, and Defensive Rapid Spinner, Kingdra, Specs Kingdra, Scarf, Adamant, Aerocross. I should change that to Jolly, but who cares. Bisharp, just a substitute, Sword Zensing, and a Paraflinch Kogekis, Choice Scarf, Tricked, rotom Heat. In his team, of course, the Kangaskhan with those priorities and Life Orb. Of course, it's going to be hard to take out. Suicune, it's going to be the Crocoon set. I think it's going to be the Crocoon set, so if it is a Crocoon set, it will be kind of hard to take out. Porygon 2, just that wall that nothing can take out and recover and stuff. If I can trick the Choice Scarf to that thing, it will be awesome. Yeah, the rest I don't have nothing to care about, so yeah, let's go into the battle. As you can see, I'm challenged by Dark Knight, which is his name. Leave a channel link down below in the description. So, yeah, I'm gonna lead off with my Rotom because I'm scared. I'm pretty sure I can go for the Voltage and something, but he has 2 ground types, and that's not going to be possible. But I do pack the HP Grass. I'm gonna go for the HP Grass on this damn Swampert, and it doesn't kill the Swampert, 4 times effective, and it still doesn't kill the Swampert, so that has to have especially defensive investment. It's gonna go for his Stealth Rocks. I do have my Hitmontop, so I'm not worried about it. Gonna go for my Hitmontop. I get the Intimidate on that thing. Even if he wants to go for the Waterfall or something, I will resist that. But he's gonna withdraw because he probably doesn't want to lose his Swampert just yet. Yeah, I got my Hitmontop. It also is Porygon 2. I want to get the Rapid Spin off, but there's nothing I can do to this Hitmontop. No, I cannot do anything to this Porygon 2. And I don't want to be toxic, so I'm gonna switch out into my Bisharp, predicting the toxic, but he's going to switch out of his zone. He's going to go into his Ninjask, yes, and he's gonna go for the U-turn. And U-turn does so much. I thought it would be the Baton Pass Speed Boost thing, but no, it's just an attacking one. It does so much. Now he's gonna go into his Swampert, as I'm gonna set up 1 substitute, and now I'm pretty confident I can stay in. But I know from past experiences that the Swamperts carry Roar, and if I go for the Swordsdance, he's probably going to Roar me out. So I'm just gonna go straight ahead for the Brick Break, predicting him to go for the Roar, but he actually goes straight for the Earthquake, and that caught me a bit off guard because that I set up 1 Swordsdance and I would be able to kill everything with Sucker Punch. But no, that's not the case. And now I'm at a good range of HP still. I can definitely go for the Sucker Punch and outspeed that thing, and I know that I definitely outspeed because Brick Break went first. So I'm gonna go for the Brick Break on this Ninjask. It does nothing to Ninjask because, you know, unstab and yeah, resisted. So I'm gonna go for the Sucker Punch right now. As he goes for the attacking move, it works out. And I'm going to KO this Ninjask. It was pretty nice. I OHKO'd the Ninjask. Now he's gonna bring in his Suicune, and like I said, it's probably going to be the Crocoon set. But no, he shows me Hydro Pump, and I'm like, okay, so you're an attacking variant. So that's kinda cool. Now I'm gonna go into my Kingdra, my Specs Kingdra. I can fire off 1 Draco Meteor, and because that thing has Hydro Pump, that's probably not the Crocoon set, and that's probably not going to be able to resist that really nicely, but it takes that at like half an hour with Specs. And now he's gonna go for the Ice Beam, and yeah, it does nothing to my Kingdra, and now I don't know if that's attacking because it should do more, but no. Now I'm gonna switch out into my Aerocross, predicting another Ice Beam because that's probably the best thing he has to hit my Kingdra with. He's gonna go for the Ice Beam on my Crossing, that again does nothing to my Aerocross. I'm gonna go for the Close Combat on that Suicune, and I don't kill that thing, so that thing is probably invested in defense. So now he's gonna go again for the Hydro Pump, and because that thing probably doesn't have much investment in special attack, then I am definitely going to be able to resist the Hydro Pump with 10 HP. I'm gonna go for another Close Combat, and I'm going to kill the Suicune. And the best thing is that now I get my Moxie boost, but I am locked into close combat, and he can definitely bring in his Kangaskhan, go for the Sucker Punch or the Fake Out. It's probably gonna go for the Stab move, which is a Fake Out. It's gonna go for the Fake Out on my Hitmontop, but I Hitmonpot gets the Intimidate. So the Fake Out doesn't do much. It is Life Tor, but doesn't do much. Yeah, I do bet the close combat on this Hitmontop over Jump Cape because I think it's better. So I could go for the close combat on this thing, but he probably is gonna switch out into his Nidoking, so I went for the Toxic. But again, Toxic doesn't affect Nidoking, and I'm dumb because I predicted the Nidoking, but I went for the Toxic, and I forgot that Toxic doesn't affect Poison Tops. Yeah, I did that. I'm gonna go for the Rapid Spin right now, as he set up one substitute. And of course I'm not going to be able to break his sub with the Rapid Spin, but now I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch because I do like the Sucker Punch. I'm going to go for the Sucker Punch on the Nidoking and get the crit. It will be useless. Yep, now it's going to go for the Earth Power on my Hitmontop, but because I am at full, I'm going to be able to take this Earth Power. I'm not fully invested in special defense, but I do take it anyways. Now I'm going to switch out into my Kingdra, and it's going to go for again for the substitute, and I do pack the Hydro Pump. I probably should go for the Hydro Pump, but he's gonna go for the Earth Power, and I thought I could leave one, but no. He just has to get a critical hit, and he's gonna kill me off. I don't care, but yeah, of course I care, but I'm gonna go into my Hitmontop. Intimidate is an effect, of course, but I gotta go for the Sucker Punch, basically to break this up, so I had to sack 2 Pokemon just because of a substitute Nidoking. Yeah, he's now gonna go for the Earth Power on my Hitmontop, and because of the previous damage, I'm definitely not going to be able to take this Earth Power. And it was a critical hit, so I'm definitely not going to take it. Now I'm going to go into my Heracross. I'm Scarf, I'm pretty sure I can outspeed. He's now going to further out his Swampert as I go for the Earthquake on the off chance of the Nidoking wanted to stay in. I'm gonna kill the Swampert. That's good. I do get a Moxie boost, but he does have a Togekiss who can dodge my Earthquakes, but he instead goes for the Kangaskhan, and the Fake Out is probably coming, so I'm gonna switch out into my Togekiss, as he indeed goes for the Fake Out, and that does way too much, because I'm especially defensive, not defensive. And now he's gonna switch out of his zone. Maybe he doesn't want to get paralyzed. He's gonna go into his Nidoking. I'm gonna go for the Thunder Wave, but again, that's a ground type. Thunder Wave is not going to affect the Nidoking, of course. But now I want to switch out because I don't want to take an Ice Beam. I predict the Ice Beam, going to my Rotom Heat. He indeed goes for the Ice Beam, and Ice Beam doesn't do anything into my Rotom Heat. I am Scarf. I'm pretty sure I can outspeed. Gonna go for the Overheat. I don't want to play any games, and yeah, I'm gonna kill off the Nidoking. Yeah, but now I'm at -2 special attack, which is kind of bad. Now I'm gonna switch out because I do am locked into Overheat and I'm at -2. I'm gonna go into my Togekiss as he goes for the Thunderbolt. And Thunderbolt does so much into my Togekiss, so I don't know what's going on. Pokemon are weak. But I can go for the Roost, negating my Flying type, as he next is gonna go for the Thunderbolt again, which I predict really nicely. He goes again for the T-Bolt, but because I negated my Flying type, Thunderbolt is not going to be able to do as much as the first time, because now it's neutral and the previous one was super effective. I'm gonna go for another Roost as I predicted another Thunderbolt. And yeah, that's not the case right now, because now it's gonna show me the Toxic. That was what I was fearing, and yeah, I get Toxic, but nope. I don't care. I really don't care about that because I can definitely T-Wave this Porygon too, but I cannot Paraflinch him to death because I'm Toxic. And Toxic, yeah, it's going to matter a lot. But yeah, that's what Porygon 2 does, right? I'm gonna go for the Air Slash, trying to get some damage off on this thing, as I obviously going to get flinches because of the Serene Grace and the Parent Flinch thing. Yeah, but Toxic is whittling me down. I'm gonna go again for the Air Slash, and like I said, I got another flinch. But this war, I'm not going to win it, because Toxic is going to kill me off soon. So now I'm gonna have to switch out. I'm gonna go into my Rotom Heat, and he gets paralyzed, so I don't know what move he went for. But I'm gonna go for the trick. I'm going to be able to trick that thing and give him a Choice Scarf. So that thing is practically useless right now. It doesn't have his Eviolite or anything like that. It's gonna get paralyzed again, man. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna go for the Volt Switch, basically to get some damage and switch out. That's what I wanted to do. I'm gonna switch out into my Togekiss, as he goes for the T-Bolt, and yeah, it does way too much because it is super effective, but I managed to live with 63, and after the leftovers I'm going to be able to resist another poison turn. I'm gonna go for the Roost right now, negating a flying type again, as I know that now he is locked into Thunderbolt, so he has to go for the Thunderbolt, but still, he goes for the T-Bolt, and yeah, it doesn't do much, but after poison, I'm going to be able to go again for reds on HP, so nothing, it's not going to look so good for me right now. I'm gonna go for the Horus here because it's my last turn, but now he decides to get paralyzed again, so he's not going to be able to kill me off right now. And yeah, now I'm gonna go for another Aura Sphere, and that's going to be able to kill off the Porygon too. Sorry about the hacks on the paralyzes, man, but who cares? Now I get the crit, a useless crit, so I guess it pays off for it. Yeah, so now he's gonna bring in, sorry, no, not going to bring in anything because I'm gonna die. What I am going to do is I am going to bring in my Heracross because I'm Scarfed. I can still do some damage, but he's gonna bring in his Kangaskhan, and I basically have to let my Heracross go down to a fake out. So I think that now I'm left into my Rotom Heat. I'm gonna go for my Rotom Heat. He's good for the Sucker Punch. I was predicting that, but nothing I can do. It does so much. I should have gone for the Overhit, but I'm stupid, so I went for the Volt Switch, because looking at the damage of Volt Switch, Overhit would be enough to kill this thing. Now I'm just rambling because there's nothing I can do. I'm gonna go for the Trick. Maybe without his Life Orb, I'm going to be able to resist the Sucker Punch. But he's gonna go for the Sucker Punch, and no, Kangaskhan is just too powerful. I'm not going to be able to take that thing out. He's going to be able to take me out. So, I hope you enjoyed this battle. I hope you enjoyed the new team preview thing. Thank Kevin Kingdra for that. And yeah, go check him out, go check my opponent out, and I'm gonna say that until next time, later.